Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Olivia Page with oraclebyolivia.com, and in today's video we are looking at what energies each zodiac sign is working with during Capricorn season. So Capricorn season is from December 21st until about January 19th, somewhere around there. So these dates are always a little different each year, but this year Capricorn starts on December 21st. So we're looking at each zodiac sign and what energies you're working with. And now you can watch a video for your sun, moon, and rising sign. And there will be timestamps below. Alrighty, so let's get started. Hello Aries, and welcome to your spirit guidance reading for Capricorn season. So we're looking at what energies Aries are working with during Capricorn season. So this is whether you're an Aries sun, moon, or rising sign. All right. So let's see, what are the three main messages Spirit wants Capricorn to, or wants Aries to know during Capricorn season. So what does Aries need to know? The three main messages that Aries needs to know at this time. So the first card is Mother, Father, God. Mother, Father, God. So this card is asking you to connect with the divine masculine and divine feminine energy, okay? So this is divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and really asking you to connect with source energy, asking you to connect with the divinity within yourself. And then you've got earth and ground. So you're being asked to get grounded, to spend some time with the earth energy. And that makes sense because Capricorn is an earth sign. And then you have learning experience. All right, so this card, oops, sorry, there you go. This card is letting you know that, you know, you've learned some hard lessons along the way, and Spirit is recognizing that. Spirit is recognizing the work that you've put into trying to create this divine masculine, divine feminine energy. And it's important for you to remember that in between the moments, or when things feel like they are a bit tumultuous for you, to really get grounded and spend time outside, and to know that, and to ask yourself, you know, what can I learn from this versus why is this happening to me? Okay, so you're being given an opportunity during this time to really go through an up-leveling. I also feel like it's important for you to connect with the energy of the sun and to get grounded and meditate and get balanced, and to allow yourself to know that with each learning experience, you are really up-leveling your energy field. Okay? All right. So let's pull another card. What else does Aries need to know at this time? Sagittarius, expand. All right, so we're actually just coming out of Sagittarius, moving into Capricorn. This is actually Sagittarius, and this is Capricorn here. So expand. They're asking you to expand your horizons, expand your knowledge. Maybe you're thinking about taking some classes, or it's time to expand your willingness to see things from a different perspective, expand your willingness to try new things and to try to do things from a different, to do things that are out of your comfort zone. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. And so then the next card is Thunder Drum. Yeah, this is really asking you to like stand in your power. If you have a drum, it's asking you to do some drumming, to connect with the earth using a drum or some kind of instrument. But you're really being called to connect with the earth's energy and get grounded, and to let the sunlight fall upon your face and skin, and to expand your knowledge, expand your healing, expand in as many ways as you possibly can. You can do this simply with your breath. We see her with her arms outstretched. That is something you could do, is stretch your arms out, really expand and open that heart center of yours, and allow the energy to flow into you. Alrighty, Aries. Okay, so let's look at what Aries needs to know about matters of the heart at this time. Alrighty. And you've got the distorted feminine. All right, so this card, the distorted feminine, brings me back to this card of the mother father god. So this might be talking about some inner child healing work that you need to do. It's really important to really connect with the divine feminine energy. And so the divine feminine energy doesn't rush through things. So it's really important for matters of the heart for you to connect with divine feminine energy that is soft, energy that is nurturing, energy that is kind. I think there's a stigma, that in general, that people have to do everything on their own, and women have to be the breadwinner and the homemaker, and this is part of the imbalance of divine feminine, divine masculine, and so all the pressure shouldn't be on one person. And so it's important to ask for help. It's important to do self-care. It's important to rest when you need to rest, and to really connect with and listen to your heart. Okay? All right, so let's pull one final message for Aries. What's one final message Aries needs to know at this time? All right, this is the art on the card. Looks very fiery, like the Aries. It's not focusing. Let's see if I can get it to focus. There. Now look at that. All right, so it says abundance. The world is abundance when you choose to see that, or when you the world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. The solar plexus chakra, citrine. So it might be good for you to use some citrine at this time. There we go. Use some citrine at this time. You could put the citrine on your solar plexus chakra. You can let the citrine sit on your solar plexus chakra and set the intention that you are expanding your solar plexus chakra. You are expanding it, you are healing it, you are allowing yourself to connect with the divine feminine energy. I just see a lot of golden light and orange light in these cards. So your sacral and your solar plexus chakra need your attention. So you know, if you don't know much about those chakras, look them up and figure out the things you can do to help balance those chakras. Alrighty. All right, Aries, so remember to get grounded. Getting grounded is going to be really important for you, and see the things that you've gone through as these opportunities to up-level yourself and to up-level your experience as a soul having a human experience, and to see it as how can I learn from this? What can I learn from this? What wisdom am I gaining from having this experience? Okay, and by doing that and really connecting with divine feminine and divine masculine energy, you can create this abundance, and you have to believe that there is abundance all around you. And so you might want to watch my video series on divine masculine energy. You can just go to my YouTube channel and look through and find the divine masculine energy videos. Alrighty, Aries. Well, I thank you so very much for being here, and I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. You have a good Capricorn season. Oh, and if you look on my channel too, I have posted a 12/12 portal video, like as an energy update, a 12/12 portal activation, a 12/21 energy update. I've written a blog on the zodiac sign Capricorn. So there's lots of stuff going on my YouTube channel, coming to the end of the year, and there's just so much light and energy pouring in. There have been so many big things going on with the partial eclipse in November, and then the full solar eclipse at the end of November and beginning of December, and then the 12/12 portal, the 12/21 portal. So a lot of stuff going on. So happy holidays, have a happy new year, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your spirit guidance reading for Capricorn season. So we are looking at what energies Taurans are working with, Tauran sun, moon, and rising sign, what energies Taurus is working with during Capricorn season. Alrighty? All right, so let's see here. What are the three main messages that Taurans need to hear at this time? All right, manifestation. All right. Woohoo. So you're working on some manifestation. Honesty and communication. Honesty and communication. And learning experience. Okay, so all right, so what I believe is that what you are learning is how to communicate, and communicate from a place of your true authentic self so that you can manifest properly. And this is part of your learning that you are going through here on earth at this time as a soul in an earthly body. And so you are learning how to manifest. And part of that manifestation process is is being honest and engaging in open communication. Now, this doesn't mean that you're a liar. This just means that maybe you tell yourself some stories that really aren't true. Maybe you feel like you aren't good enough, and that isn't actually true. That's not the truth. If you were honest, then you would know that you do deserve goodness and abundance. And I don't mean it like that, like if you were honest. I mean, like, if you were able to connect with your heart center and connect with spirit and quiet your mind and listen to your heart, you would see that the truth is that you are deserving of manifesting your dreams. And so if it seems like it's been hard to manifest, it's what you can do is engage in honest, open communication, and you need to communicate with spirit what it is that you're trying to manifest. This is a co-creative process. So how can you co-create your manifestation with spirit? Okay. All right, so let's look at what else Taurans need to hear at this time. Of course, I can't read what that says. Amum Coli. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sure it's like Latin for something, and I do not know Latin. So there you go. And it says root. Really get grounded. It's really important for you to get grounded for your manifestation process. It's important for you to get grounded so that you can build a solid foundation to grow from. So, you know, a tree really roots its roots down deep into the earth, and so that it can grow this big, beautiful tree and feel supported, feel safe, feel secure, to really expand out and experience things in many different ways. Spirit Keeper of the South. All right. So you're being asked to bring in energy of the South, which is the element of fire. So, you know, again, it's going to be important to connect with the energy of the sun, to connect with the energy of fire, of transformation, of letting the fire burn away what isn't serving your highest good. So maybe there's a story you're telling yourself that isn't true, and you need to write it down on a piece of paper, and then you need to burn it to release it and to let it go, so it isn't part of your story anymore, so you can write a new story for yourself. And this is part of the learning. This card also acknowledges the learning you've already done thus far and the work that you've put in, and that you are up-leveling yourself because you are able to do the work, or you have done the work in order to up-level yourself. So even if you feel like you haven't seen any results, know that they are coming. You know, a tree doesn't get big and tall in, you know, after planting it 1 year. It takes many years. And I'm not saying that your manifestation is going to take many years, but what I'm saying is that as a Taurus, a Taurus can usually can be good at really connecting with the energy of slow and steady wins the race. So it's important for you to remember to get grounded, to be grounded in what it is that you're trying to manifest. Be grounded when you're speaking to yourself, and to speak to yourself from your heart, and to really connect with the energy of the South, which is the energy of that fire, that transformation, that spirit, you know, the energy of spirit, the energy of growing something new from the ashes. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see, what does Taurus need to know at this time about matters of the heart? All right. forgiveness. Forgiveness. You have to have forgiveness for yourself. Have forgiveness for yourself. Forgiveness, not just for yourself, but for others. And that doesn't mean you excuse their behavior. It doesn't mean that it makes it right what they did to you. It means that you forgive it so you can release it and let it go. You're going to use the energy of the fire of the south to help you release this, whatever's holding you back, whatever you need to forgive yourself and then others, so that when you're feeling guilty or beating yourself up about situations with yourself, it's that can really hold you back. And so it's time to have love and forgiveness for yourself. And then others who have wronged you, it can feel like when we're forgiving them, we are excusing their behavior, and that's not what forgiveness is. It's about not letting their behavior dictate how you move forward, how you go about your manifestation process. So, and to try to see it from, to try not to take it personal, those people who have wronged you, because if they lashed out at you or tried to hurt you or make you feel a certain way, it's because of their own pain. It's because of their own insecurities that they have. Now, that I'm not excusing their behavior, I'm just saying if you can see it from that way and know that, oh, this is really about them, and then it doesn't have such a hold on you. Okay? All right, so let's see one final message. What chakra do Taurans need to work on during this time? All right. Well, you got 2 cards. So this is the art on the first one. And it is safety. In the hurricane of life, a strong foundation will keep you safe. Root chakra, snowflake obsidian. So snowflake obsidian might be really good for you to work. And look, oh, staying rooted. So a strong foundation will help to keep you safe. And that's kind of what I mentioned about this root card, was the importance of staying grounded and the safety, feeling safe to manifest, safe to communicate, safe to transform, safe to forgive. And then this is the art on the other one. And you got dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. Third eye chakra, labradorite. So some labradorite would be good for you. So labradorite and black obsidian could be good stones for you to use in your manifestation process, in helping you to feel grounded, in helping you to have this forgiveness. Labradorite will also help you connect with your third eye chakra and your intuition, and it'll strengthen your spiritual connections. You can take these stones, you can put them on where these chakras are located. Now, if you don't know much about the chakras, that's okay. You can look them up and get some more information. And if you don't have these stones, that's okay. Don't feel like you have to rush out and get them. But really just know that it's important for you to get grounded, and that's going to help you feel safe and supported, and that it's important to do forgiveness. And so then now my mind gets brought to the Ho'oponopono forgiveness prayer of, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. And so this is something you can do where you can really direct this forgiveness energy towards yourself or somebody else. And I always recommend that you say those 4 lines, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, at least 10 times in a row while you're concentrating on where you're sending that energy to, okay? All right, Taurus. Well, those are the messages that I have for you. I thank you so very much for being here, and I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. You have a wonderful Capricorn season, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your reading for what energies Gemini's sun, moon, and rising sign is working with during Capricorn season. All right, so let's get started. All right, so what are the three main messages Spirit wants Gemini to know at this time? Transformation. You are going through a transformation. Ask and receive. Take charge and action. Okay. Okay. All right. So you are going through a transformation, and part of this transformation is learning how to ask for help. Okay. You have to ask. Or if there's a transformation you're wanting to make in your life, it's important for you to learn how to communicate that with Spirit. You have to ask that transformation. So if there's something in particular you're wanting to transform in your life, you have to ask for it. You have to ask for help. You can't receive help unless you ask for it. And so you're being called to take charge and action. Take action towards this transformation. Play an active role in this transformation. Don't sit back. Don't just sit back and let it happen. This is Archangel Michael in this card, and so he's coming in to help you with this. So you know, you're going through a transformation process. You need to ask for help along the way, not because there's anything wrong with you, but because that makes us stronger is when we work together with others. So there's a big stigma around needing to, you know, work alone and independently, but we really need to relearn the importance of working with others. So and take charge and take action towards this transformation. Be a part, co-create this transformation that you are going through. All right, so what else does Gemini need to see at this time? Okay. Aquarius, collaborate. See, there you go. Collaborate, definitely. Learning to work with others. It's important to learn to work with others. Aquarius is the water bearer, which actually, they're not a water sign, they're an air sign, just like Gemini. And actually, even though they're called the water bearer, this isn't water, this is consciousness. They're carrying consciousness. And Aquarians are very, can be very humanitarian and really see the bigger picture and see the importance of coming together and the importance of having cooperation with others. Okay, so you know, bring in this energy of Aquarius of collaborating and working with others. And then you've got smudging ceremony. Smudging ceremony. So it's important to do some clearing part of what you need to do at this time is to do some clearing. And so maybe you need to smudge yourself, smudge the house. And if you don't like to use smudge, you know, or doing smudging, you can use Reiki, you can use, you know, crystal energy, you can call the angels, you could call an Archangel Michael to come in and clear you. But they're asking you to clear your energy because you need to come and operate from a clean slate as you go through this transformation process. Or it means that from this transformation process, you are learning to clear out the old energies that aren't serving your highest good. And maybe that old energy is that old energy of not asking for help. You're learning how to ask for help. You're asking for help from spirit, from family, from friends, co-workers, your community. So it's time for you to reach out and for some help. And but the take charge and action is like, even though you're asking for help, like you're still in charge of your transformation. You're still in charge of your life. So don't feel like you're giving your power away by asking for help. You're not. You're really coming into your power when you're doing that, because you're showing that you're willing to be vulnerable, you're willing to be open, you're willing to collaborate and work with others and create this sense of, you know, community and coming together. All right, so let's see, what does Gemini need to know in regards to matters of the heart? You got, ooh, the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine. So this card, the Divine Feminine, definitely being asked to connect with that Divine Feminine energy of asking for help, of working with others, of nurturing yourself, allowing yourself to be nurtured, really listening to your heart center. Gemini is an air sign, so that's very centered in your mind. And so how can you come into your heart and create transformation from your heart center? And also to like do that shadow work of getting into the darkness and seeing in the darkness what needs to be transformed, what can be transmuted, you know, what actions can you take within that Divine Feminine energy to really help you connect with your heart center more. So they're asking you to use your Divine Feminine energy to connect with your heart center more. And the Divine Feminine definitely, you know, are the nurturers. And, you know, a long time ago in communities, women worked together. Women worked together in groups to take care of the kids and to maintain the house or whatever their roles were in the community, but they did it together. It wasn't just each separate household. It was something they did as a community. All right, so let's see what chakra does Gemini need to work on at this time? All right. And this is the art on the card. And the card says, creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. Sacral chakra, fire a gate. So fire a gate is a stone you can work with, but you can work with any stone that has that orangish color. So the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. Yes, that is part of your transformation, and there's a lot of orange in that card. You're going through this transformation so that you can create something new and birth something new that operates from this energy of the Divine Feminine. But with the smudging ceremony card coming up, there is some releasing that needs to be done. So remember to do your shadow work, and also remember to have fun in between. We can't just do our shadow work, but you know, you could do EFT or get a Reiki session, things like that. So all All right, Gemini, well, those are your messages. I thank you so very much for being here, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, and if you check below, I'm going to link below the blog I wrote about Capricorn, the 12/12 portal energy update, the 12/21 energy update, and the full moon reading, pick a pile reading that I did. So there's lots of good stuff on my channel to check out too. Oh, and I made a 12/12 portal light activation activity video where we bring in the light that's being poured in to Earth at this time. Alrighty. All right, well, I will see you soon. You take care. Bye-bye. Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your astrology reading for what energies are Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising signs working with during Capricorn season. All right, so let's dive right in. What are the three main messages that Capricorn needs to hear, or excuse me, what are the three main messages that Cancer needs to hear at this time? What are the three main messages that Cancer needs to hear at this time? Whoa. That one came flying out. All right. Healing energy. So some healing energy is coming in for you. Healing energy. Okay. Transformation. And self-acceptance. Self-acceptance. All right, so part of the healing that you're doing is your self-acceptance and self-worth. You are healing that inner child wound of yours, or that's what you should be putting your attention on. You're healing that inner wound of yours that makes you make yourself small. And so this is going to create a big transformation for you. We see in this card, the angel's arms are out wide, and this, you can put your arms out wide like this yourself and feel how that makes you feel victorious. It helps open up your heart center. It helps you feel like, you know, when people are excited, they do that and they, yeah, and they put their arms up over their heads like that. And so you could do that too to help bring in that energy of excitement and that energy of, yes, this is awesome. And so, but like I said, you're being called to do this healing work of self-acceptance. Really accept who you are just as you are, because you are perfect just the way you are, okay? And so it's important for you to have some self-acceptance. And let's see, what else do Cancerians need to know at this time? Taurus energy, cultivate. Yeah, cultivate this transformation. Create this transformation for yourself. Cultivate a new beginning. Cultivate the energy of self-acceptance. Start saying some positive affirmations to yourself. Do EFT. Use switch words. Get a healing session specifically to help you release anything that's keeping you from having that self-acceptance. But then, even though when you get healing sessions, there's work that you still have to do, for yourself in order for that healing to have the biggest effect for you. You can do emotion releasing sessions. There are many healing sessions that you can do, but you have to take charge of it. You have to cultivate it. You have to co-create that. smudging ceremony. All right. So you are being asked to clear yourself. So that's part of what you're doing here. That's part of what is occurring with your transformation, is clearing out the energies that aren't serving your highest good at this time. Okay, so you're clearing out whatever isn't serving your highest good right now. That is part of the transformation, and part of that, and through the process, you're learning to have self-acceptance. So maybe you're at a point where you've come to learn to have self-acceptance, and Spirit is acknowledging that. So, but you can call in the angels. Archangel Raphael is a really great angel to call in for healing, to come in and help you with healing. Maybe you are meant to help heal others. Maybe that's part of your mission as a starseed or light worker, is healing others, or doing healing work, helping others find their self-acceptance, because you've gone through the transformation of finding self-acceptance, and so you can help others figure out how to do that as well. Okay. All right, so then let's see, matters of the heart. What do Cancerians need to know about matters of the heart at this time? And with the Taurus energy, it's really important that you stay grounded, and you could go outside and get grounded and then put your arms up like that to feel victorious. Okay, and so, but getting grounded too, with this Earth card coming up, Taurus being an Earth sign, and Capricorn is an Earth sign, so it's really important for you to connect with the Earth energies. All right, Divine Feminine. It's important for you to work with the Divine Feminine energy, really getting in touch with your heart center, really getting in touch with what it is that your heart desires at this time, what your heart needs to feel loved and heard. It's really important to connect with the energy of slowing down. We also see that with the Taurus, slowing down. Also Capricorn, just Earth energy in general is like to slow down, to take things one step at a time, to nurture yourself. That's how you can help find that self-acceptance, is by taking care of yourself, seeing yourself beautiful and divine just as you are, and deserving of this beautiful transformation, and deserving of having all the abundance and happiness that anyone should be able to have, and you should have that too. Okay. All right, so let's see, what chakra do Cancerians need to work on at this time? All right. Oh, you got two. You got two. So this is the first one. Let's see what that is. It says, you are made of stardust, so keep sparkling. Solar plexus chakra, Mookite. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm saying that right, Mookite. So that could be a stone that could be useful for you at this time, is that Mookite. And then this is the other card. That's the artwork. And you got creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Throat chakra, Amazonite. Yeah, oh, I've got some Amazonite on here. This is Amazonite. So, it says use your pain to transform your, or use creativity to transform pain into positivity. So yes, that self-acceptance is part of this transformation process. Healing energy, getting some healing energy work done for yourself to really transform your pain into positivity. And really, this is part of your up-leveling as a soul, having a human experience, because like I said, then you, from this transformation, then you are going to be the one that's going to be able to help others with their self-acceptance, because you work so diligently at yours. But remember, with the Taurus energy and the divine feminine energy, that it is okay for you to go slow and steady. So just because this reading came up and this is for Capricorn season, that doesn't mean in the next 4 weeks you have to master all these energies. No, this just means this is something Spirit is bringing your attention to, something that you can work on, you know, and take your time working on, but and in between always have fun, always find your joy, but you know, slow and steady wins the race, and it's okay to know that too. But it's important for you to work on your solar plexus chakra and your throat chakra, and so you could get these crystals and you can put them on these chakras. If you don't have the Mookaite or the the Amazonite, then you can use other crystals that are specific for those chakras. Alrighty, and if you don't know what those are, you can always ask me in the comments below, or you can do some research on that. Alright, Cancer. Alright, well, those are the messages I have for you. I thank you so very much for being here. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, and if you look below, I'm going to link a bunch of videos down there. My 12/12 portal video, my energy update, my 12/12 light activation, 12/21 portal update, and full moon reading. So there's a lot of goodies in the description below if you have interest in watching some other videos or reading my blog about the zodiac sign Capricorn. Alrighty, well, I will see you soon. Take care. Bye. Hello, Leos, and welcome to your reading for Capricorn season. So this is whether you are a Leo sun, moon, or rising sign, and we're looking at what energies you're working with during Capricorn season. All right, so we're going to pull some cards. What are the first 3 messages Spirit wants Leos to know at this time? Oops. Oh, sorry. This one fell out. Okay. Friendship and union. So this is the card that flew out. Friendship and union. All right. Honesty and communication. And yes. Yes. All right. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Friendship and union, honesty and communication, and yes. So Spirit is asking you to open yourself up to having friendships. And then it says union. So this could just be, this can be friendship, this could be a romantic situation, but opening yourself up to really connecting with other people. Okay, and to say yes for connecting with other people, and to say yes for you know, trying something new. Okay, now of course we all have our limits and boundaries, but I feel like you're being asked to get out of your comfort zone a little bit here, and to engage in honest and open communication within the friendships and relationships that you have in your life. And, you know, of course, the yes and the friendship and union, this doesn't mean that you let just anybody into your life, okay? of course, you can be discerning, but don't say no to every opportunity to have a friendship or to have connections with other people. You know, and this, you know, having honest, open communication, like if you feel like you've been biting your tongue about something, like Spirit is saying, yes to engaging in the honest and open communication. So if you feel like there's something you've needed to say to someone, it's time for you to say it. All right. Let's see. What else do Leos need to know at this time? Pisces, sensitize. Interesting. And great mystery. Okay. I feel like these cards, the Pisces with sensitize and great mystery, like one, approach life as a mystery, and so allow yourself to get out of your comfort zone, allow yourself to try something new. Leos usually tend to like to be in the spotlight, and that's what I see here, is being in the spotlight. So allow yourself to be in the spotlight. And sensitize, I feel like this is like allowing yourself to be sensitive to yourself, being sensitive to yourself, and having open, honest communication about, you know, the relationships that you have in your life, and to just to really know that you're an individual, and it's okay to be an individual, and others are individuals too, and allow them to be their individual selves. And just that there's great mystery in life. So if you're feeling like you need some sure answers about something, I think they're asking you to approach life with a leap of faith of, I'm just going to go with the flow and allow things to happen as they come up. And I'm going to voice my thoughts and feelings as they come up and as I need to. I'm going to be honest with myself, with the union that I have with myself, the union that I have with Spirit, the union that I have with my friends and family, that I'm going to allow myself to be sensitive. I'm going to allow myself to say yes to what my needs are. Okay? All right, so let's see, what else do Leos need to know at this time when it comes to, or what do Leos need to know at this time when it comes to matters of the heart? Life purpose. All right. So really tune into your heart center when it comes to you trying to figure out what your life purpose is. So if it feels like if you've had friends or family in your life who have been making you feel bad about whatever life purpose choices that you've made or that you want to make, it's time to, I think, have open communication with them and say, hey, you know, I've heard what you had to say, but this is my choice, and I'm going to choose to follow my heart. I'm going to choose to follow my heart. Say yes to your heart. Say yes to the life purpose of fulfilling your heart's desires and your heart's dreams. Okay? All right, Leo, so let's pull one final message for you. So All right, so what chakra does Leo need to work with at this time? What chakra does Leo need to work at this time? Okay. Need to work with. Sorry. All right, there's the artwork. And you've got forgiveness. You'll find freedom in forgiveness. Heart chakra, malachite. So it might be good for you to get some malachite and to work with your heart chakra. And it doesn't surprise me that's what came up because of the life purpose card. I feel like if there's been some great mystery about what your life purpose is or what you should be doing with your life, it's important for you to connect with your heart's desires. Okay, it's really important for you to connect with your heart. We see that again in this card. And so don't let anybody make you feel like you aren't good enough to follow your dreams and to create the life that you want to create for yourself, okay? And to go about it with great mystery. So even if you have this idea of what your life purpose is based off of your heart's desires, but you just don't know how you're going to bring it into manifestation, know that life is a great mystery and it's okay to not have all the answers, but to just, each day, slow and steady, what steps can you take towards either connecting with your heart's desires so you can figure out what that is, or taking steps towards, if you've already figured out what that is, then taking steps towards creating that for yourself. And having this co-creation process with other people, collaborate with other people who are going to be supportive, co-create with spirit, and make sure you're being honest and engaging in open communication, and honest and open communication that's coming from your heart center. Okay, and engage in honest and open communication that's coming from your heart center to yourself as well. Okay, Leo? All right, Leos, well, those are the messages that I have for you, and I thank you so very much for being here, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, and if you check the description below, I'm going to link lots of videos, my 12/12 portal video, my 12/12 portal light activation video, my 12/21 video energy update, my full moon, December full moon pick a pile reading, my Capricorn blog. So there's going to be lots of stuff linked in the comments below, and you can check any of those out that you feel drawn to check out. So, all right, well, thank you again, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your reading for Capricorn season. So we are taking a look at what energies Virgos are working with during Capricorn season. So this is whether you are a Virgo sun, moon, or rising sign. Okay, so what energies, or what are the three main messages that Spirit has for Virgo at this time? Okay. Well, you got a bonus card. The first card, power and intention. Power and intention. Yes, yes. Blessings and abundance. And signs and reminders. Signs and reminders. Okay. Alrighty, so let's see here. Power and intention. They are saying, say yes to power and intention. Say yes to blessings and abundance. Say yes to signs and reminders. So, you can ask Spirit to send you signs and reminders, or when the signs and reminders come in, you're saying yes to them, you're accepting them, you're acknowledging them, you're acknowledging blessings and abundance. You are acknowledging the power that you have within you by setting intentions of what it is that you want to create. We see them creating something, so you're creating these blessings and abundance for yourself. You are in this co-creative process of creating blessings for yourself through your power and intention, through following the signs and reminders that Spirit is bringing you at this time. So it's time for you to really pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. They can come in the form of butterflies, birds, feathers, numbers, seeing animals cross your path, hearing song lyrics that seem synchronistic. Things like that are ways that Spirit communicates. All right, let's see here. Or watching a video like this, if there's any signs or synchronicities in that. Okay, so what else do Virgos need to know? All right, first house, arrival. Ooh, nice. You got first house energy, new beginnings, arrival. You have arrived. Wounded healer. Wounded healer. Okay, so this is letting you know that the wounded healer, this is about you being a healer yourself. This is the fact that you've had lots of healing work that you've had to do for yourself. You've gone through many struggles, and that's because so that you can have this power to set these intentions to bring in abundance and blessings, and to see the signs and reminders, so that you can really harness this first house energy of arrival, of new beginnings, of starting something new, of taking the lead. You're taking the lead. So you have to take the lead as this wounded healer. Instead of being in victim mode, take it and learn how to find your power and intention, find your power behind these wounds. Like I said, instead of being in victim mode, ask yourself, what are you learning from it? What have you learned from it? What wisdom have you gained from it? What blessings have you gained from the hurt that you've gone through? Sometimes you can look back and think, oh, my life wouldn't have turned out this way if I hadn't gone through that really difficult situation. So take a step, take a look back at those things so you can see how far you've come, so that you can say yes to all these energies instead of coming from that place of the wounded healer. You can come from the place of the healed healer, and then you can help to be that healer for others, because healers usually have gone through a lot of their own healing work, have had to do a lot of their own healing work, and that makes them stronger. It makes them more relatable. It makes it so that they have this life experience, so they can help their clients in a better way, because they can say, I've been there and done that, and here's what worked for me. Now, that doesn't mean everything's a one size fits all, but you can give suggestions, and what works for people will work, and what doesn't, and that's okay. But you can help facilitate that. But it's time to say yes to all of these things. It's time to say yes to, feeling like you've arrived, letting go of the victim mode, seeing the power behind setting intentions, and saying yes to blessings and abundance and signs and reminders. All right, so what does Virgo need to know when it comes to matters of the heart at this time? Ooh, the divine masculine. Awesome. Yeah, I really felt that with that power and intention card, the importance of the divine masculine energy. And so I'm gonna link below my divine masculine energy video. I created a 3-part series, and I'll link the first part down below, but I channeled 2 different divine masculine beings in each video, and they each bring forward something different when it comes to the divine masculine energy to help us learn about what divine masculine energy is and how we can work with it. So the divine masculine energy, there's definitely the strength behind the divine masculine energy, but a strength that is coming from a divine place and not from a toxic place. So the toxic masculine energy would be like, I have to fight everything, where the divine masculine of strength is, I'm not going to give my power away to people or situations that make me feel like I'm in victim mode. And that's where you find your strength. And so that would be more divine masculine energy. So you're finding strength in letting go of being in the energy of being the victim. And I'm not saying anything you went through doesn't deserve love and compassion and empathy. It most certainly does, and I understand why anybody would ever feel in victim mode. I certainly felt victim mode myself, and so but Spirit is just bringing your attention to that. Hey, you can transform this energy to create something so positive and beautiful for yourself by operating from the divine masculine energy of strength and taking charge, and being that supportive energy for yourself. All right, so what chakra does Virgo need to work with at this time? All right, so this is the artwork on the card, and this is the card. It says truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. The throat chakra, and you've got turquoise. Turquoise with the throat chakra. Speak your truth. Yes, speak your truth. That's going to be part of the power. And maybe there's some, maybe you need to talk through all these wounds that you had. This is like, telling a different version of the story, telling the story in a way where you come out this powerful energy of, yeah, I went through this really difficult situation. So you could tell the story of, yeah, I went through this really difficult situation, and my life totally sucks now because of it, and I'm really depressed, and it ruined my whole life, and nothing can be good again. Or you could tell the story of, yeah, I went through this really hard thing, and it was really hard, and I've taken some time to really acknowledge these wounds and love myself and forgive myself, and to forgive the people in the situation, and know that they're at their own journey, and their human experience, and what they did to me was really their own baggage, their own insecurities, and it was really hard. And for a while I really it really brought me down, but then I learned how to turn it around. I learned, because it was their own baggage, because it was their own insecurities, their own stuff, it really made me have more compassion and understanding for them, which made me have more compassion and understanding for me, and to know that I don't have to operate from this wound of I can never rise above it. Instead, I realized that I could rise above it, and I can continue to create something beautiful for myself, even though I've been through some hard things. So you can see there's a difference in those two stories. And so So this is, you know, speaking from your heart. Now, I think it's important to acknowledge those wounds, to acknowledge the wounds, acknowledge where they came from, but then it's important to transform them. And also know on the healing journey that sometimes you come to, you heal a part of a situation or a wound, and then it resurfaces. And it's not because you didn't heal it properly the first time. It's because you've up leveled, and now you get to heal it from a different aspect, from a different perspective. And that actually really just means that you stepped into your power, and that you are being given an opportunity to up level yet again. So being a light worker or a starseed is not for the faint of heart. And you know, part of our important mission is to do that shadow work. But in between all that, Virgo, because I know Virgos can be very centered on one thing, in between all of that, it is very important that you have fun and enjoy life. Say yes to fun and enjoying your life, okay? Do not forget to do that. It is so important. So it's important to do the healing work, but it is just as important to slow down, to smell the roses, to take time to enjoy all the beauty around you, and to connect with makes you feel joyous, okay? All right, Virgo, well, those are the messages I have for you. I thank you so very much for being here, and I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. And I will link below, like I said, my Divine Masculine Energy video, along with my 12/12 portal video, 12/12 light activation video, 12/21 portal video, and my full moon pick-a-pile reading. Alrighty? All right, well, you have a great Capricorn season, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, Libra, and welcome to your zodiac reading for Capricorn season. So we are taking a look at what energies Libra sun, moon, and rising signs are working with during Capricorn season. All right, so let's get started. What are the three main messages the angels or spirit wants Libra to know at this time? Okay. Self-acceptance, vulnerability and freedom, and inner child healing. Inner child healing. All right. Okay. So you're being asked to do some inner child healing, and that's going to require you to be vulnerable, and it's going to require you to have some self-acceptance. So this is what you're really being called to right now, is inner child healing, healing that inner child. So you can find different meditations, probably on YouTube, to do some inner child healing. But to really examine these wounds that occurred when you were a child, and to work on sending that inner child love and light, sending that child love and acceptance, and feeling, sending that inner child of feeling good enough, feeling worthy. Okay. So your inner child healing work is really important right now. It's going to require you to be vulnerable, but it's going to open you up to some freedom. It's going to release you from any ties that you have in relationships that are unhealthy, that aren't of your highest good, that are just just really unhealthy, and help you release any relationships or situations that are really unhealthy, okay? So, and that's going to give you the freedom to really step into your power to be the best version of yourself that you can be. All right, so let's see here. What else do Libras need to know? Alrighty. So you got Saturn and structure, and thunder drum. Okay, so you're really being asked to step into your power. So even though you have all this inner child healing work, it's going to require you to step into your power. It's going to require you to really take a deep dive into that. I'm hearing mother-father healing, which is very much related to inner child healing. So really do that healing. And so it's important for you to do some drumming at this time. If you have a drum, do some drumming. If you don't have a drum, then find some drumming on YouTube. Now this is like Native American drumming. This isn't necessarily like the drums like they use in like a rock band, but the drums that they use for like belly dancers or native music. I mean, of course, if you really love the drums in a rock band, you can listen to that too. There's nothing wrong with that. So, but anyway, listening to drumming is going to be important for you to step into your power and also to release energy. I know I use drums in my healing sessions. It helps to release and break up any stagnant energy. And you want to do this because you're letting go of structures that aren't serving your highest good, so that you can restructure where it is that you are where you're operating from. And they're saying you can operate from self-acceptance. So even though maybe you have some inner child healing work to do, you can accept yourself just as you are, while you are on your healing journey. But it's going to require you to be vulnerable with yourself, but it's really going to set you free. Like doing this healing work, doing the mother-father healing, doing the inner child healing work is really going to set you free and really allow you to step into your power. But drumming is going to be very important for your healing journey and for any transformation. You could do a journey where there's drumming in the background, where you're connecting with your inner child, so you can heal that inner child wound or wounds. All right, so let's see, matters of the heart. What do Libras need to know as far as matters of the heart? Spiritual maturity. All right, so we see we see a path, and you're walking up to the path. You're walking up the path up to this top where there's this eye and this halo, and this is about the up-leveling that you're doing. And this inner healing work is going to allow some up-leveling within your spiritual beliefs and your spiritual gifts, and it's going to help open up the third eye and the crown chakra. So it's really important for your journey to create this or to do this inner child and mother-father healing. Okay? All right, so let's pull one final message. What chakra do Libras need to work on at this time? Alrighty. Here's the artwork. Wow, the card says vulnerability. Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. throat chakra, sodalite. All right, so that letting you know you can use some sodalite and to work on your throat chakra. Your throat chakra, part of the inner child healing, is going to be expressing yourself through your throat chakra, okay? Speaking about what these wounds are, even if it's just talking privately to spirit, even if you call in Mother Mary and say, hey, Mother Mary, you know, I really went through some heavy stuff when I was a kid. Here's what happened. Can you help me release this? Help take this away. Help bring me some love and light. Help fill this wound with love and acceptance and worthiness. And so it's really important to open yourself up and be vulnerable to this healing. It's going to be so transformative for you, and it's going to create an up-leveling in your spiritual journey and bring spiritual maturity. Alrighty, Libras, well, those are the messages I have for you. I thank you so very much for being here. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, and you can find below all kinds of links to my 12/12 portal videos and my 12/21 video and my full moon readings and my light activation video and divine masculine energy videos and my Capricorn blog. Alrighty, well, I will see you again soon. You take care. Bye. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your zodiac reading. So this is what energies Scorpio sun, moon, and rising signs are working with during Capricorn season. Alrighty, so let's get started. What are the 3 messages Spirit wants Scorpio to know at this time? Well, you got a bonus card. All right, first card. Forgiveness and understanding. Forgiveness and understanding. Take a step back. Take charge and action. And vulnerability and freedom. Okay. Alrighty, so so you are being asked to have some forgiveness and understanding. And this is forgiveness for yourself. And to take a step back so that you can see things from a different perspective. So you can see things differently so that you can have that forgiveness and understanding from yourself. Instead of seeing it as, you know, I'm a bad person for what I've done or what I've said or for what I did, try to see it as like, that's where I was at in my journey. I did the best that I could with what I knew at the time. I'm only human. I'm trying my hardest. And take charge, take action towards your forgiveness, towards your self-forgiveness. And you're going to have to open yourself up to be vulnerable. And this is going to doing all of this is going to open you up to freedom. So, it's important for you to be vulnerable at this time within your forgiveness journey. And so you can do EFT, you could do switch words, you can do the Ho'oponopono, Hawaiian forgiveness prayer, which is I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. You can say those 4 lines in any order that you want. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. You can say those, like, I always recommend to do it at least 10 times and set the intention that you're sending yourself that healing. Like I said, EFT would be another good thing to do, so you could really get to the root of why you're being so hard on yourself. So you're really just being asked to take charge. And here we have Archangel Michael coming in to really help you with this, to help cut through any of these wounds that you have, any of this guilt that you have, any of the heaviness that you have, so that you can really let this go and create something new for yourself, and create freedom for yourself. All right, so let's see, what else does Scorpio need to see at this time? Okay. Bunch of cards come flying out, but we're not going to take them all because it was like 7 or 6. Maybe it was just 5, but either way, we're not taking them all. Okay. All right, 6th house, sustainability. Sustainability. All right, so what I'm getting with that is that you need to create an action plan for how you're going to create this forgiveness and understanding for yourself. This could also be for others, but I feel like it's for yourself. And to create an action plan that is sustainable, so don't feel like you have to rush through it. We've got the number 44 on here, which is being surrounded by the angels, being divinely guided, divinely supported, divinely loved. And offerings. So what kind of offerings can you give yourself? What kind of offerings could you make to others that are going to help you get out of your funk? Sometimes making an offering or doing something generous for somebody else helps you to see your value and see your worth, see that you matter, and see that you are important, even though, that other person is, of course, gaining something as well. But by doing this offering, it can really sometimes shake up that energy. And to also have gratitude, to be grateful. This could also be an offering to the earth. So maybe you go outside and you do some Reiki to the earth, or you put out some lettuce for the animals, or some seeds, or something like that. And so, and again, to have gratitude for where you've been and where you are and where you're going. Have gratitude for who you've become. Have gratitude for all the people who have played a role in your life. Have gratitude for all the experiences that you've had, because they've brought you to where you are now. All right, so let's see here. Matters of the heart. What does Scorpio need to see at this time when it comes to matters of the heart? And okay, so even though I said self-forgiveness, then when I was talking about the gratitude, then I'm getting, having forgiveness for others can also set you free, because it can keep you from being in that victim mode, and it can keep you from feeling like you have to feel sorry for yourself for the way others have treated you. Instead, you can step into your power and just be like, I really, I'm not going to let this old hurt or wound, or this fresh hurt or wound, dictate how I move forward in my journey at this time. I'm going to stand in my power, and I'm going to create my life from a place of forgiveness and understanding, from compassion, from being the own magician of my own destiny. All right, so what else does Scorpio need to see, or what does Scorpio need to see at this time regarding matters of the heart? What does Scorpio need to see at this time regarding matters of the heart? Divine feminine energy. All right, so really to tune into the divine feminine energy, the divine feminine energy of connecting with your heart center, the divine feminine energy of healing, of slowing down. So it's really important. So maybe you call in some divine feminine energy to help you with this forgiveness. Maybe there's a goddess that you really like to connect with, or an angel, or Mother Mary that you really like to connect with, and really connect with this divine feminine energy to help you with your healing, to help you with this forgiveness and understanding, to help you take a step back so you can see things from a different perspective, so you can really nurture yourself, nurture your own spiritual growth, nurture your own healing process. The divine feminine of really opening up to being vulnerable, opening yourself up to having experiences, allowing yourself, opening yourself up to new experiences, new opportunities, new relationships that could have the potential of hurting you the way you've been hurt before, but you're going to be vulnerable to it and open to it because you're willing to take a chance that you've done enough healing work that it's going to turn out good and it's going to turn out for the better. Okay? Now, this doesn't mean you invite any old, toxic situation or relationship into your life. But if you've had an opportunity to create a new friendship or relationship or try something new and you didn't because you were afraid because of maybe some of the healing work that you have to do, some of your shadow work, then it's time to look back and see where you could have said yes, where maybe it really wouldn't have created as much pain as you thought it would. All right, so let's look. So what chakra does Scorpio need to work on during this time? All right. So that's the artwork. There we go. And it says divinity. Recognize the divine in the mirror. Crown chakra, and it's blue lace agate. All right, so some blue lace agate could be something you could work with, or any other crown chakra crystal. And to the divinity, see the divinity within yourself. See that you do have this divine feminine energy and this other divinity, this divine energy. You've had forgiveness and understanding for others. How can you have that forgiveness and understanding for yourself to open yourself up to that vulnerability, which all of this energy that's come forward is going to really open you up to freedom and new beginnings. Alrighty? All right, Scorpio, well, I thank you so very much for being here. You have a wonderful Capricorn season, and I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, and I will link below a bunch of my videos that I've made in the last month or so. There have been a lot of energy updates going on, and so I will link those below. My 12/12 portal energy update, my 12/12 portal light activation, my full moon pick a pile reading for December, my Capricorn blog, my 12/21 portal energy update. So lots of good stuff you can check in the description below. All right, well, I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your zodiac reading. This is for what energy Sagittarian sun, moon, and rising signs are working with during Capricorn season. All right, so let's get right into it. So what does what are the three main messages what are the three main messages that Sagittarius needs to see at this time? What are the three main messages that Sagittarius needs to see at this time? All right, so the first card is Harmony and Resolution. Guardian Angel. And Signs and Reminders. Signs and Reminders. Okay. Alrighty, so harmony and resolution. So it's important for you to pay attention to the signs and reminders, and by paying attention to any synchronicities that are occurring in your life at this time, because it's going to help lead you down the path that's going to bring harmony and resolution, and your guardian angel is here working with you at this time. And so maybe you want to do a meditation where you get to meet your guardian angel or work with your guardian angel, but know that your guardian angel is with you. Now, your guardian angel is always with you, but very specifically they're letting you know that they're with you at this time. So if you feel like you've been having a rough time at this time, know that your guardian angel is with you and you haven't been left all alone. And there is harmony and resolution is coming for you. Spirit has been sending you signs of the harmony and resolution. You know, butterflies, flowers, feathers, birds, animals, song lyrics, you know, something that you see in a reading like this, or when you get a reading or a healing session done. But Spirit, your guardian angel, when you're seeing these signs and synchronicities at this time, they're coming from your guardian angel. And your guardian angel is helping you to lead you to this feeling of harmony and resolution. All right, so let's see, what else does Sagittarius need to know at this time? Whoa. Came flying out. And what else? All right. Ooh, the sun. The sun energy source. So you are really being called to connect with the energy of the sun. And medicine woman or medicine man. So this is letting you know that that either you need to work with a healer or you are a healer or both. Okay, and so they're acknowledging the work that you've done, the work that you need to do, acknowledging the potential that you have to be a healer. If you're already a healer, then they are acknowledging the work that you've done thus far as a healer. But it's really important for you to connect with the energy of the sun. So we've had a lot of solar flares over the month of November, and I think we just had another one recently in December, and then we had the 12/12 portal and the 12/21 portal, which actually the 12/21 portal is really the same day that the sun moves into Capricorn. And so really connect with these energies. So you might want to do my 12/12 portal light activation activity video that I made. So I made a little meditation to help bring in this light, and so we're getting all this light pouring in to Earth at this time, and so it would be really important for you to connect with that energy. Now, you don't have to do it listening to my video, but find a way to connect with all the light energy that's being poured in. You could spend some time in the sun. Spend a safe amount of time in the sun, and that could be really helpful for you too. All right, so let's see here. What does Sagittarius need to see when it comes to matters of the heart? Inner peace. All right, it's time to work on inner peace. So take some time to slow down. Capricorn is an earth sign, so take some time to slow down. I see a lot of yellow in here, so again, that makes me think of the sun energy, connecting with source sun energy, the central sun energy. What does this card say? You are enough. I am enough journal. All right, here, let's give you a closer look at this. She's got a lot of things going on in this picture, but you're being called to create peace for yourself. So even though you've got a lot going on, know that slow and steady wins the race. So you can slow down to create this peace for yourself. You can slow down to allow yourself to do one thing at a time instead of trying to do them all at once. Okay? All right, so let's see. What chakra do Sagittarians need to work on at this time? All right. This is the artwork. And it is the fearlessness. Turn your worrier into warrior. Solar plexus chakra, amber. All right, so you're being called to get some amber and use amber at this time. If you don't have any amber and you can't get any, that's totally okay too. You're also being asked to work on your solar plexus chakra. And if you've been worrying about things, it's time to create inner peace. It's time to turn that energy into energy that's working for you instead of against you, because that worry energy is working against you. So how can you turn it into energy that is working for you? All right, Sagittarius, know that your guardian angel is with you and it's going to be okay. Slow down. Let yourself absorb some sunlight and do one thing at a time. All right, Sagittarius, I thank you so very much for being here. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. And also, I'm going to link some videos below, my 12/12 portal, my 12/12 portal light activation video, 12/21 portal, my full moon reading, lots of different videos in the description and my Capricorn blog post. All right, well, you have a wonderful Capricorn season, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, Capricorn, and happy birthday to all the Capricorns. All right, so this reading is what energy are Capricorn sun, moon, and rising signs working with during Capricorn season? All righty. So let's see here. What are the three main messages that Capricorn needs to see at this time? I hope you do something fun for your birthday. Treat yourself to some fun. All right, let's see here. The first card, harmony and resolution. Second card, manifestation. Third card, take a step back. All right. Oh boy. All right. So harmony and resolution, manifestation, take a step back. All right. So I feel like there is something you're working on, something you're trying to create for yourself. And maybe you've been working at it really hard, and Spirit is asking you to take a step back so that you could take a break, take a rest, do some self-care, and to take care of yourself. And this is going to create harmony and resolution for this manifestation, for the manifestation of what it is that you are trying to create for yourself at this time. So it's important. And also, you know, when we take a break, have you ever worked so hard on a project and then you know, you walk away from it, and then when you come back to it, then it's like you have an epiphany about something, about how to do it differently in a way that maybe makes it better or makes it flow smoother. It's like sometimes when I write, you know, I write, and then if I actually walk away from it and then come back, I'll come back and think of all the things that I wanted to say in the writing as I'm, you know, proofing it, or find even, you know, some errors that I made that I need to correct, that maybe I wouldn't have seen earlier because I was working so hard at it and read it so many times. And so I need to give myself a break. So take a step back and give yourself a break. And there will be harmony and resolution within your manifestation process. So self-care is really big for you at this time, Capricorn. All right, so what else does Capricorn need to see? Retrograde, review, yep, that's the taking a step back. It's important for you to take a step back, to review where you've come from, to review what you've done, to just to take a step back. You know, and retrograde, I mean, retrograde is all about, you know, going backwards. And so, I don't mean backwards, but slowing down. It's about slowing down. When like Mercury is retrograde, it almost appears that Mercury has moved backwards, but it really hasn't. It's just that it's slowed its orbit down, so it looks like it's moving, or it looks like it's moved backwards. So you're just really being asked to slow down, really slow down, and take care of yourself. Yeah, Spirit Keeper of the North. I see, you know, this real wintry scene. So this, you know, Spirit Keeper of the North. Yes, slow down. You know, that's what happens in winter. You know, the natural ebb and flow of the earth, you know, during winter is really a time of slowing down. And so the sun moves into Capricorn on the winter solstice, on the first day of winter. So you're really being asked to slow down at this time and to do some self-care for yourself. All right, what do Capricorns need to see at this time for matters of the heart? What do Capricorns need to see at this time for matters of the heart? All right. The Rainbow Reviver. Yep, the Rainbow Reviver. So by taking a break, you're going to allow new energy to come in. You're going to allow new energy of creation to come in. You're going to allow new light to come into your situation. It's going to create this harmony and resolution. So it's important, even for your heart, for matters of the heart, for you to take this break so you don't get burnt out, so you don't get resentful, so you don't, you know, take anything out on others. So it's really important for you to take a break at this time. All right, so let's pull one more message. I'm trying to look for, oh, here we go. I wanted to pull a bonus card for Capricorn since it's your birthday. All right, so so let's see here. All right, so this is the artwork. It says, "Welcome to planet Earth. You are here to seek joy." If we're talking to you on your first day here, we would say, "Welcome to planet Earth. There is nothing that you cannot be or do or have, and your work here, your lifetime career, is to seek joy. As you think thoughts that feel good to you, you will be in harmony with who you really are. And in doing so, you will utilize your profound freedom. Seek joy first, and all of the growth that you could ever imagine will come joyously and abundantly onto you." So there's that card. So they're really asking you, you know, with that Rainbow Reviver and then this card, it's like they're saying it's important for you to find joy. That's why you're taking a step back. Taking a step back, not just for rest and recuperation and self-care, but taking a step back to find joy in life, to find joy in the things that you do, things that become stagnant for you perhaps. And so it's time to find joy. What are some things that you find joy in? Not the project that you've been working too hard on, but something else, something that brings you joy. Singing or dancing or playing with your kids or your grandkids, or going to the park or going for a walk, or crocheting or knitting or doing something creative, painting, or just something that brings you joy. What is something that brings you joy? And if you don't remember what that is, then it's time to figure that out. You're being asked to use this time to figure that out. All right, so what chakra does Capricorn need to work on at this time? Okay. This is the artwork. And it says, expression. Express your true self. The world needs you. Throat chakra. Lapis lazuli. So you could, it might be good for you to get some lapis lazuli. And it's time to work on your throat chakra. Work on opening up your throat chakra, and maybe there's something you find joy in that involves your throat chakra. Maybe it's singing, maybe it's, you know, something expressive. It's something expressive. So it doesn't necessarily mean your voice, but definitely something expressive. You're expressing yourself through your art, through your writing, through your singing, through your movement. But there's something, get into that creative mode that brings you joy. Take a step back from this project that you've been working too hard on, or if it's many projects, take a step back and find the joy in your life at this time. All right, Capricorn, well, those are the messages I have for you, and I thank you so very much for being here. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel, and I will link below my 12/12 portal video and my 12/12 portal light activation video, my 12/21 portal video, and my full moon, my December full moon pick-a-pile reading, and some other videos in my blog all about Capricorn. So, again, you take care, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your zodiac reading. This is what energies Aquarians are working with during Capricorn season. So this is whether you are an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising sign. Alrighty, let's see here. What are the three main messages Spirit wants Aquarius to know at this time? What are the three main messages Spirit wants Aquarius to know at this time? Okay. Ooh, you got expect miracles. Woohoo. All right, expect miracles, opportunity and change. Ooh, and sacred plan. Sacred plan. Cool. All right. Okay, so move this forward a little bit. There we go. All right, expect miracles, opportunities, and change, and sacred plan. Okay, so if you feel like there's been a lot of change going on in your life, no, it's for a reason. There is a sacred plan behind everything that you've been going through, and it's really to bring in opportunity and to expect miracles. Miracles are coming, so if you feel like you've really been going through it at this time, know that miracles are coming your way. Opportunities are coming. Embrace the change. Know that this has all been a part of the divine and sacred plan of your soul's journey at this time, okay? So expect miracles. All right, let's see what else do Aquarians need to know at this time. Okay. All right, Libra Balance. All right, so like I was saying, if you feel like things have been kind of tumultuous, it's time to bring balance, and Spirit is trying to make way for this balance to occur. But you really have to go with the flow, and to know that this is part of the sacred plan. So don't fight it, just go with the flow of it. And I know that can seem kind of hard, but you know, the number 7 on here, the sacred plan, it is a sacred plan. So find balance in your day-to-day life, and that could just be by taking some time to do a meditation or taking some time to do some deep breathing. So it's important for you to do those kinds of things at this time. Ooh, and then you've got ancient forest. All right, so part of how you can find balance is by spending some time in the forest. I don't know where you live in the world, but if you can find an old growth forest, that would be amazing. You can connect with the energy of the old growth forest and just absorb the energy. Now, that doesn't mean just because this is for Capricorn season, this doesn't mean that this can't be something that you do in the future. But there is some wisdom, there is some balance, there is energy for you to gain from spending time in the woods. So whether it's an old growth forest or not, that really isn't the most important part. Although if you do have an opportunity to spend some time in an old growth forest, it could be really transformative for you. I know when I went to the redwoods, it was just amazing. It was the most amazing forest I've ever been in. The energy, I don't even know how to describe it. It was so divine. I know that sounds so cliche, but it was just so it was sacred. It was just beautiful energy. And so maybe you're being called to plant a tree. But it's important for you to connect with the energy of a forest. So spend some time in the woods. Find a forest to go in and spend some time, and that's how you're going to find balance. It's where you can do some deep breathing. You can meditate while sitting under a tree. You can go hug a tree. But it's really important. So like I said, if things feel like they've been tumultuous, you really have some good cards here. The sacred plan, opportunities, and expect miracles. miracles. So even though, you know, for these opportunities and miracles to come in, change is going to have to happen. And it's all part of the sacred plan. Just know that it's all part of the divine sacred plan, the sacred plan of your soul, the plan that you chose. So step into that power of knowing that you chose this. So because your soul chose this, your soul knew this was something you could handle and something you could get through. So step into the power of that and the strength of that of, oh yeah, I chose this because I know I can do it. And so I'm going to find that balance in my life, and I'm going to move forward in the best way that I possibly can, to create peace and harmony for myself, so I can welcome in these new opportunities and these miracles that are coming my way. All right, so what do Aquarians need to know about matters of the heart at this time? Connection. All right, connection. So I feel like connection, it's going to be important for you to connect with the earth energy. And then connection, it's going to be important for you to connect with others and to work with others during this time. So if you haven't reached out to ask for help from other people to help you through whatever it is you're going through at this time, it's really time to do that. This card also looks very romantic, so it could mean that you need to create a deeper connection within a romantic relationship that you have now. If you are single, then maybe this is letting you know that maybe this is part of the new opportunity or new beginning that's coming for you, is new romance. But there's some things going on that need to occur first before this happens. But it's really important for you to get connected. And really, Aquarians usually are really, you know, Aquarians tend to be good at making connections with others, and really wanting to bring people together. So how can you do that for yourself? Bring people together who are a good, solid support system for you. All right. So let's see, what chakra do Aquarians need to work on at this time? Okay. There's the artwork. And you got, focus the card. Dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. Throat chakra, labradorite. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. All right. So pay attention to your dreams. Maybe there's some information in your dreams to let you know, like, all the stuff that's going on for you, like why it's happening. So use your dreams. Also, then this is also about the dreams that you have, about the things that you want to achieve. You know, what are the things that you want to achieve? And how can you co-create with spirit to create that new beginning, those new opportunities and those miracles for yourself? All right, Aquarius. Well, I thank you so very much for being here, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And also, I'm going to link below a bunch of my videos, my 12/12 portal energy update video, my 12/12 portal light activation video, my 12/21 portal video, my blog about Capricorn. So there's going to be all kinds of goodies in my description below, and so you can check that out to see if there's anything else you feel drawn to watching. All right, well, I thank you again, and you have a wonderful Capricorn season, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your zodiac reading. So this is for what energies a Pisces sun, moon, or rising sign are working with during Capricorn. All right, so during Capricorn season, what energies is Pisces working with? So what are the three main messages Spirit wants to tell Pisces at this time? Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. The card flew out and then I bumped the tripod with my leg and oh. All right, what else does Spirit want Pisces to know? All right. All righty. All right, harmony and resolution. Learning experiences, or learning experience. And ease and grace. Ease and grace. Okay, so all right, so the learning experience card is acknowledging all the lessons that you've gone through. So it's acknowledging the work that you've done, the lessons you've gone through, the healing work that you've done, and Spirit is bringing your attention to allow yourself to go through these learning lessons with ease and grace. Now, that seems a lot easier than, a lot easier said than done. So it's time to slow down and to really go with the flow of what is occurring in your life at this time. So if you can do that, you're going to create this harmony and resolution for yourself. Okay, so it's an opportunity for you to learn to adapt to the circumstances that you're in at this time, and to take time with each step. But Spirit is letting you know that they are there, they're lighting the way for you, they're helping you, they're acknowledging the work that you've done, they're letting you know that you're in the process of up-leveling yourself and your energy, and to really know that you are worthy, and that you don't have to prove to anyone that you are worthy, that you are worthy just as you are right here and right now. Okay? All right. So let's see. What else does Pisces need to know at this time? This card, he's sitting in that that position, and do you think he just did that all on, he just did it and he could just do it? I'm sure it took him work, it took practice, but he didn't rush it. He took the time to figure out how to make it work and how to get to where he's at now to be able to be in that position. And so that's kind of what you're doing too right now at this time, Pisces. All right, so you got the energy of Gemini, cross-pollinate. So this card is asking you to recognize the skills that you have, to recognize your worth, to recognize your value. To cross-pollinate is also to work with others. So what can you do to work with others to help you through whatever it is you're going through, to help you find this ease and grace so that you can get to this harmony and resolution? And then you've got ancestors. So there is some, one, your ancestors are with you. They're asking you to learn from their mistakes. They're also asking you to do some healing work where you're healing some ancestral wounds. And so if you can do something to help heal your ancestral wounds, that would really be beneficial for you at this time. It would help you release some things, and that's part of the learning lesson. You're learning from these ancestors. You're learning to grow and transmute, and how to break toxic patterns and create harmonious patterns, balanced patterns. But you don't have to rush through it. Take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. All right, so what do Pisceans need to see at this time regarding matters of the heart? All right. And you've got life purpose. Life purpose. All right, so this card, if you've been trying to figure out what your life purpose is, then Spirit is asking you to really connect with your heart center. And to connect, like maybe you live in a family line of like herbologists, people have really done all this healing work using herbs. Or maybe you have a family line of witches, or a family line of doctors or lawyers, or something else, something that really resonates and feels good to you, or something that doesn't. And maybe it has nothing to do with your ancestral line, but because that card came out, I thought I'd mention that. But it's time to tune into your heart and see, like, do you want to follow the path of your ancestors, or do you want to follow your own path? Now, if it fulfills your heart's desires to follow the path of your ancestors, then that's what you should do. But if it doesn't, then it's time to follow your heart to figure out what is right. And so with the cross-pollination, I feel like this is also looking at other opportunities, looking at different possibilities. Okay, so explore all of your options, explore other options other than the ones that you've explored thus far, or the ones that you've explored thus far. Really connect with your heart center to see how it makes your heart feel, how it makes your body feel when you think about proceeding or moving forward in that certain, situation, or with that certain decision. All right, so let's see what chakra do Pisceans need to work with at this time. Okay, all right, get two. All right, so that's the artwork for the first one. And it says, truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. Throat chakra, turquoise. So turquoise could be a good crystal for you to work with at this time. But really speak from your heart. Come from your heart in everything that you do. And this is the artwork on the other one. All things work best in conjunction with all things. Well, that's kind of like the Gemini card here of cross-pollinate. And so it says chakra balance. And so it's equilibrium. So here's a whole list of crystals that you could work with. Clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citrine, carnelian, and smoky quartz, along with the turquoise from the other card. So this is just about how do you bring harmony by incorporating all the skills that you've cultivated during this lifetime. There there are things that you've learned along your path that maybe you haven't given yourself credit for. So when it comes to your life purpose, like maybe you went to school to be a, I don't know, a lawyer or a biologist or something like that, but that isn't really what you want to do. But the skills that you've learned can help you in the career that, or the life purpose that really fulfills your heart's desires. Okay? So it's time to listen to your heart and speak your truth and speak from your heart. And it says that's the only thing worth listening to is your heart. So not the only thing worth listening to, but it's speak from your heart. It is the only thing. Oh, it does say that. It is the only thing worth listening to. But it's just saying that it's really important, excuse me, for you to speak from your heart. Okay? All right, Pisceans, those are the messages that I have for you. I thank you so very much for being here. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to link a bunch of my videos below, my 12/12 portal energy update video, my 12/12 portal light activation video, my December full moon pick-a-pile readings, and my Capricorn blog post, and my 12/21 portal energy update.